Budget and National Planning, Zainab Ahmed, said the bill was designed to support the implementation of the 2023 budget as the government steps up efforts to grow tax revenue. The latest move by the federal government will also affect companies operating in 71 industries or sectors that are eligible for pioneer status incentive. The sectors include manufacturing, solid material, pharmaceuticals, information and communication, trade, construction, waste management, electricity and gas supply, tourism and infrastructure. The Academic Staff Union of Universities has vowed to fight on until the withheld 8-month salaries of its members during the period of recently suspended strike are paid to them in full. The lecturers are considering instituting a suit against the federal government in a bid to compel it to release the withheld salaries to them. However, ASU President Professor Emmanuel Oshodeke has expressed reservation about approaching a court over what he termed slow dispensation of justice in Nigeria. Speaking with newsmen, Professor Oshodeke said the union will continue to explore other means of compelling government to pay the outstanding salary arrears due to its members. Meanwhile, some members of ASU who spoke with journalists over the withheld salaries as a result of no work, no pay policy invoked by the federal government insisted that taking legal action against the federal government could not be rolled out if the current option being adopted fails to yield positive results. The Federal Ministry of Works and Housing has constructed and handed over 710 meters of internal roads to the Federal College of Education, Omoku, in Rivers State. The Minister of Works and Housing, Mr. Babatunde Fashola, handed over the roads to the school. Fashola, represented by Mr. Olufemi Adetunji, the Federal Controller of Works in the state, said the construction and rehabilitation of the roads were aimed at bridging the infrastructural gap. He said it will create a conducive environment for teaching and learning, noting that the standard of education in the institution will improve following the investment on infrastructure. According to him, the gap of the nation's infrastructure needs is steadily being bridged by a gradual process of repairs, renewal, and construction on major highways, and it has reached the schools. The World Health Organization says Nigeria has reported 1,027 cases of the circulating vaccine-derived poliovirus type 2 in 2021. This is contained in the 2021 annual report released by the World Health Agency, adding that the 2021 witnessed a resurgence in the incidence of CVDPV2 due to suboptimal population immunity. The report also showed that 7,770 acute flaccid paralysis cases were reported in 2021 against 6,324 in 2020 and 7,509 in 2019, affecting 31 states and 204 local government areas, and the burden was highest in the northern region. WHO listed the major challenges as limited availability of NOPV2 doses, affecting responding to the outbreak with the required scope and speed. It noted that over 80% of the identified cases are hosted by states, with less than 40% of IPV doses from routine immunization. A medical laboratory scientist at the Department of Microbiology, Nnamdi Azikiwe University, Obinna Chukwudi, said strict adherence to polio vaccination must be taken more seriously, just as it was for COVID-19. Now to sports. Lionel Messi has broken Brazil legend Ronaldo's goal record at major international tournaments after leading Argentina to a third World Cup title since 1986. Messi bagged a brace in the dramatic final against France as Argentina won 4-2 on penalties after 120 minutes of football ended in 3-3. He has scored 26 goals in major international tournaments for Argentina. It is the most of any South American player in history across the two competitions, overtaking Ronaldo. Also, Messi joined their trio of Rivaldo, Ronaldinho, and Zinedine as the only players to have won the UEFA Champions League, FIFA World Cup, and Ballon d'Or. Now on the foreign scene. Russia says it will deploy musicians and singers to the front lines of its war in Ukraine to boost troops' morale. The Defense Ministry announced the formation of the Frontline Creative Brigade, saying it will also include circus performers. The UK's Ministry of Defense highlighted the brigade's creation as Russian Defense Minister Sergei Shoigu visited frontline troops in Ukraine. The Defense Ministry in a statement said Mr. Shoigu flew around the areas of deployment of troops and checked the advanced positions of Russian units in the zone of the special military operations. The ministry added that he spoke with troops on the front line and at a command post, but it cannot confirm whether when the visit took place or whether Mr. Shoigu visited Ukraine itself. The UK said the new creative brigade, which follows a recent campaign urging the public to donate musical instruments to troops, is in keeping with the historic use of military music and organized entertainment to boost morale. An oil tanker has overturned and caught fire in the Salang Tunnel, which links the Afghanistan capital, Kabul, to the northern provinces. The blaze spread to other vehicles before it was put out, while several vehicles totally charred after the incident. A senior health official in Pawan, Abdullah Afghamar, said some of human bodies were severely burned, as it is very hard to identify who was a male and who was a female, adding that no fewer than 32 people were wounded. The Ministry of Public Works said the pass had been closed to traffic while rescue operations had been carried out. It will be recalled that a fire in the tunnel in 1982 killed at least 400 people, leaving several people injured. Thai military frigates and helicopters are on course, searching for 31 sailors after a naval vessel sank, with dozens of others having been hauled from Chobe waters. Report says the HTML Sukhothai capsized as it was patrolling the Gulf of Thailand, about 37 kilometers off the nation's southeastern coast. According to images shared by the Royal Thai Navy, 75 people had been rescued, while some sailors survived by jumping into a life raft. Navy spokesperson Admiral Pogrong Matapalin, however, said 31 sailors are still missing as the search and rescue operation involved 2 She-Hawks, helicopters, 2 frigates, and 1 amphibious ship continues. A statement from the Royal Thai Air Force said they are also assisting in the operation, as the Prime Minister Prayut Chan-o-cha said the cause of the incident was being investigated. And that ends the midday news on OSBC TV. It was edited by Adebari Ejimakinde. Please join us at 3 for the state news. Good afternoon.